Hey, how's it going? Good to see you again. Today's project, polish the tank. Alright, this is the one we painted last week, and we put that crazy looking stencil on there. Came out pretty good. And but you know, it was done outside in the yard, so it's got some dirt in there. It's a little bit mottled. Like, let me show you. Um, like if you look, see if you look closely right here. See, it's like the orange peel effect. So we're gonna get rid of that, like around the gas cap. The sides are a lot shinier, so it's gonna take less of a polishing. We're gonna use 1200, 1500, 2000. Be more like 2000 on the sides because it doesn't need much. There's not a lot of dirt on it. There's no orange peel. It's just to kind of knock off the roughness, like speckles of dirt, like pollen probably. But in the top, I'll start with 1200, then move on to 1500, and just scuff over with 2000. I'm going to use a little rubber pad I have, so you know, just to keep it nice and flat, no finger marks. It's just a good habit to get into. But if you don't have one of them, just fold up your paper. Let me put this up here to show you. So you got paper, this is a 2000, just fold it up like that, and just like padding over using the flat of your hand. You know, I wouldn't really use a rubber block. This is just too much for this. And so let's get going. Remember, tape up any like, if you ain't got the gas cap on there, tape it up. Because we all know getting anything in there apart from gas is not good. Riding down the road and then all of a sudden you're spluttering and stuff like that, and like, wait a minute, I've got a full tank of gas, what's going on here? Yeah man, you polished it with a friggin' without covering the cap up. Right? You conked at the side of the road, and you know right well, like, that's what happened, right? You left the, you got dirt in the gas. Talking hypothetically, okay, let's just not do that, right? Tape it up, a little bit around the outside, just to make sure. There you go, bada bing. All right. Yeah, one more piece in the middle. Start flipping up. All right, there you go. All right, so for lubrication, I'm gonna have some water. I'm gonna put some. I already cleaned the dog bowl out, and the dogs, yes, they do have another. They got water. They got water. What's up a bit? Get your tank nice and clean. If you want to do a design, that video I made, it's all with rattle cans. So, all right, so I'm gonna put the pad in here. Let me tear this up. I'll tear them into small pieces, because if you're ever blocking, it fits the block perfect. This one you're gonna do like halfway like that. So, yeah, I got the pad on. And this is a big tank. You could probably use the big block. And as I'm going down to the side right here, oh, I stuck my finger in the clear coat right here. So there's a, I'll be able to show you that. I'm going to get it as best as I can. So there's like 3 coats of that 2K clear. 2K meaning it's got hardener in it. I've used it before on my bike. It works good. But you gotta use a mask. That's for sure. That stuff is pretty toxic. Alright, so you got that. And then I'm gonna go like this. This is how you tell if you've got rid of the orange peel. Alright, this will be a good demo right here. Using it as like a spreader. And then can blow on it to make it dry. It dries pretty quick. Try not to get any dirt on your. Keep your sandpaper. Keep an eye on it. Don't drop it on the floor. Don't do none of that. Otherwise, you'll be making a scratch, right? Make yourself a stand for your tank. If you're not doing it on the bike, if you're doing it on the bike, then you got to cover it up and all that kind of stuff anyway, because that polish will get like in all the corners. All right, let me show you about the orange peel coming down. All right, you see where it's shiny? That means and where it's flat, right, is where I've sanded the clear coat down, and that's showing the orange peel. See up top, yeah, we got, that was only a few rubs right there, right? But we're gonna get it like glass. See it? Okay, keep rolling. This is a 1200. And this works for scratches too. If you've got a scratch, yeah, you know, there's only so much material on there, right? I mean, we know that. 3 coats, how much buildup is there in 3 coats? Well, there's enough to get the orange peel out. But a deep scratch, well, it's like a fine line right there. I mean, if you've scratched your tank and you're a perfectionist, okay, which most, you know, Harley guys love the paint jobs, that's for sure. But you're gonna sand it down to see if you can get the scratch out. If you go too far, you're going through the paint, right? And then you're repainting. So, you know, you can do it stage by stage, see what you're, you know, do it a little bit, polish it up. Do a little bit, polish it up. But you see right here, we've got no color, that's clear coat. Yeah. And kind of, what I'm doing is here just a technique that you use for primer. You kind of rub away, you don't ever go like round like that. Let me do it with a rubber pad. You don't ever go like that, because what you're doing there is making grooves right there. You'll see all that, especially if you're blocking primer. So the technique for blocking primer, I'm using the same technique for polishing. Using the block, pulling it away, keeping it flat. All right. Can't beat a mirror finish, right? All right, using the same technique again. Let's see where we're at. So you go a little bit, check. Go a little bit, check. Oh yeah. Just get a little. You can do the scrape with the block. It's kind of a bit more effective. Alright, again, let me try this. No tank top. You didn't really want to know that. Imagine if I was doing it something else. The wife's underwear. Okay. Blow on it without spitting all over it. Okay. See the difference? No orange peel. Where's that part right there? See, that's where I put my finger on it. I'm gonna go a little bit more. This, because I did this with a rattle can, taping off the different colors. I didn't do such a good job right there. The other side looks better. Let me show you. See? Gotta take your time. Anyway, so what do we have here? I got a little bit more. Let me work it a bit more and I'll turn you back on. Let me pause you a second. And now we're on the other side. It's like gives you a better demo of, because the gas cap's not there, and it's got the better lines. So, but anyway, when you go on like this, you can feel bumps. I'm going to get rid of all them. You know, where the ridges are from the taping off the different colors. Lightly going over that on the 1200. Make sure I'm properly in there. And see, this will work for, you know, some factory paint jobs are not the best. I've seen orange peel on cars, motorbikes. You know, and if you want that glass finish, this is how you do it. I can see the orange peel. It's kind of the boring part, isn't it? Watching somebody polishing the car, sand in the tank. Yeah, I was trying to save you the torture. I'll give you a couple minutes of this, and I'll pause you again, get ready for polishing. Maybe I should have doubled it up, right? Used a bigger piece. Because I'm Scottish, man. I'm very notorious tightwads. This little piece will do. Should have used a big piece, right? Oh man, I was saving it for later. Let's save it for later. It's a piece of paper, man. Alright. Looking good like in Hollywood. See? See right there? That's deep clear coat. Oh, you can take it down some more. Be a hero. I'd go with some 15. Let's go with some 15. That's what I did the other side. Go to 15, 1200, knock down the major part. And if you're doing it yourself, use that 2K. Where is it? I got the pen right here. That stuff right there, that's some good stuff. That's what we're sanding. Let me pause you up. You get the idea. 1200, 15, you can go 2000 as well, okay? Alright, I'm going over the final sanding with the 2000. I'm just using the folded up paper. And I'm going flat of my hand, okay? I'm not going to spend a lot of time on the corners. Alright. And keep your, you know, if when you hear a scratching noise, it might be the corner of the paper. But if it sounds like there's a piece of, I know that's the paper for sure, but I mean, if there's any dirt on there, you'll hear it. That's just something in there. Alright, if you're a little bit suspect that there's something on there, you can clean it off like this, using your rubber pad or your rubber block. But any debris or whatever managed to get on there, you should be, that's why it's important to keep it, any kind of paper you're using, keep it in the soapy water. You know, isolate it so there's no chance of it, you know, if you put it over there, it could get some dust on it, right? Because a little piece of dust will also do some scratching to it. Alright, flat of the hand. Don't do none of this stuff. You don't have to get in the corner. Remember I showed you, if you don't have a pad, go like that. Use the heel of your hand. No fingers. Don't go like that. Alright, we'll get ready for polishing. Alrighty, this is where we're at. So the difference now, you see, like, you can barely see any orange peel. Like, I'll save the piece over here for you. See right by the edge of the cap? But you would see that all over here. That's water. So no orange peel, okay? That equals a glass finish. All right, so we're gonna get ready to do the polishing. We're gonna use the orbital sander. This is a pad that, you know, goes on Velcro. That didn't cost much money. That was cheap. We're talking 15 bucks maybe. All right, and the polish we're going to use, we got a fine compound and we got a more coarse compound. All right, so obviously start with a coarse compound. I'm going to use my finger because I know I shouldn't be doing that. Why are you using your finger? That looks nice, right? You could use an applicator. Anyway, I'm gonna. When you start the sander, that stuff might go flying. This is a pretty messy job right here. This part. Lid back on. Save dirt getting in there. All right, make sure you guys are looking in the right direction. Get you in position. All right, this one has got variable speed on it, and I'm gonna go with low. It's got goes from 1 to 6. I'm gonna go at 3. It's gonna be a wee bit noisy. Let's go. Ready, set, roll. Putting a decent amount of pressure on it. So remember, I started off with 1200, went to 15, ended up with 2000. I mean, you can stop it. You can stop it. Even 12 will eventually polish up. But when you do it in the different steps like that, it's going to make your polishing time a lot less. And I would rather be sanding than doing this noisy part. Alright, you can see the shine coming up right now. I'm not going to stop. Once I'm rolling, I'm on it, baby. We're looking for shine. In all the wrong places. Right, you can feel for heat. If you've got a high speed, if you're doing it with a high speed sander, you can put water on there to cool it down. But try not to get too hot. This is like not even warm. That's the beauty of an orbital. Once you have this, if you go out and buy the sander already, you got a sander to do all kinds of stuff with. Alright, I know you want to see what it looks like, alright? And I can't tell you how important it is to have a stable base for polishing. Before you even start, make sure it's stable. You can actually screw it down, because if you don't, you're going to be rattling around all over the place, mess up your job. I would have kept going, but I know you guys are impatient. Okay, that was just a couple minutes, right? What can you see? No orange peel, right? You can see that strip light. See? That's gonna come up like glass. I didn't even really do this side. Let me turn it around. And I barely touched this side. All right, let me get going. I'll pause you up so I'll turn you back on before I get to the liquid, okay? Alrighty. Well, I got the first compound done. See the reflection? No orange peel. It's like a bit milky because it's still got polish on it, but once we get the see the depth in it. All right, let's get the next one on. I'm gonna do the this is the fine compound. Then after that you can wax it, and then be popping. But I'm gonna do this, then take it inside, get onto some better light. Might as well show you a little bit of this, right? Okay, don't use your finger on this stuff. You need an applicator. Apply it, because this stuff's gonna go flying, and I'm getting pretty dirty as it is, but you're gonna have wet polish all over you. Oh, must have moved that. Let me stay at 3. Probably a little bit too much polish right there. That went crazy on it. Too much polish doesn't make it polish faster. It makes it more like glide over it, so you actually get the right consistency. So it actually starts doing some work. Like I said, just don't stay on one spot. Don't stay on a corner. Nice, slow movements. And I'm keeping the pressure on this. Look, I can use 2 hands on this bad boy right here. I don't want my thing to start sliding all over the place though. But that will make it cut a bit better. Don't be scared if it's dry enough. Like a week of drying was plenty for this stuff. And that type of aerosol clear coat, I'm impressed. It's got a nice build to it. I mean, by that I mean there's like a lot of material on there. You can sand quite a bit. This tank is I just bought it as one to practice on, to see what I could do with you know, aerosols from like Walmart or Home Depot or the auto parts store, to see what kind of effect I could get going. And I learned a few things, like that gold paint, too thick. Better with airbrush paint. The matte black was just right. The blue is kind of thick again. It's not really designed for doing like fine line stuff. It's too thick. I mean, you can go basic. It was but as soon as you get into intricate, something a bit more intricate, it's a bit too heavy. It's not diluted enough. I mean, an airbrush machine don't cost much money. I mean, I got one right there. I'll be honest, it's my wife's one, and I hijacked it because enter the type 1 Scottish guy again. Alright, what do you think? Let's see what we got. Oh, why are you still going then? I thought you said you were going to see what you got. Ah, well, hold on a minute. I'm going to get this one done. I can still see it's still cutting. Let me not stop yet. Cutting good. That shine looks awesome. Can't wait to see your thing when you're done. Alright. I don't have a lot of clothes. Oh, sorry, wife. Using her kitchen towel. It's alright, I'll wash it. Or I might just keep it here. Her hair dryer was in here for quite some time until she saw it on a video. I have to give it back. Alright, I'm impressed. That's a nice deep shine. Alright, I'm going to finish it up and I'm going to take it inside and show you guys, see if I can get some better light. See it right there? That's some good stuff. Happy, happy. Alright, well, I found a spot out in the driveway, but it's like a glass finish. hard. You get a glare wherever you are. That's how you do it. Polish your tank up. Alright, good luck. Hey, if MD knows what kind of bike this tank comes off of, can you let me know? I'm gonna sell it or give it away or something. Alright, good luck with your project. Hey, like and subscribe if you want. That'd be nice. Thanks. Bye.